It's about love, it's not about lust. It's about trust, it's about us, babe.
All right, today on Talking Up, Chopping Up, I am your host, Jay.
And I'm your host, Dr. Mocha.
And today's topic is the local famous artists. And today we are joined with one of the biggest powerhouses in the Raleigh, North Carolina, Durham area, Tish Songbird.
Lovely Tish
Songbird.
Thank you, Dr. Mocha. How you just gonna go down with that intro?
Well, we're gonna let her do her own intro, you know what I mean?
Tish.
All right. So Tish,
Hey, y'all.
tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from, Tish?
I'm from Lewisburg,
Lewisburg.
North Carolina. I'm from the country.
Country.
Ain't no
I'm
singing
a country
Lewisburg.
girl. Yeah. I'm country. What's wrong with country girl?
Ain't nothing wrong with I love country girls. It's all good. It's all good. So how long you been singing, Tish?
What they say since I was 3. So for 40 years now.
Wow.
Ooh, wow, that is a long time.
Wow.
Girl, I'm getting old, y'all.
That's all right.
It is.
Yeah, still that voice though is just perfect.
Right. How would you describe your voice? Because when I hear it, I hear an infusion of people. Like Janis Joplin, Leela, I hear a whole bunch. How would you describe it?
I just holler in the key of the band. And that's because I don't sound like anyone.
True.
I literally don't sound like anyone. I'm just everything. I'm music. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I put it like that. I'm music.
So there's no particular category or genre that you'd say yourself?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
But people say I'm neo soul. They say I think I'm more rock and roll, but we're not gonna do that.
Okay,
Like
okay.
the Tina Turner rock and roll.
Okay. So if you had to pick an artist that you are, most closely resemble or sound like, who would that be?
I don't know.
Oh, Black Janis Joplin.
That's what he keeps saying.
Keep saying it.
Yeah, because
He's got a thing for Janis.
no, it's just when you hear Tish singers like that, oh man, like Janis Joplin had that deep, that raspy, but it was soulful at the same damn time. I love Janis Joplin.
Now, a lot of people say that I sound like Leela James, but I don't hear it.
Oh, I do.
She is more.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I can hear
I
that.
cannot hear it. And I've listened and listened and listened. I remember when she came out with that last song, people were calling me, "Oh my gosh, I heard you on K97.5. What?
You definitely do
What
sound
song?
You should have
Yeah, you
been
do
on
sound
there.
like
You
that.
should have been there.
Yeah.
I don't hear it though.
I hear it
She
all
got
day.
more of a country twang when she sings.
You too.
Yeah,
You're
but
from
she-
the
You
country.
country
Yeah.
girl too? I mean,
But she
Lewisburg.
made me, to me, she sounds like a female Anthony Hamilton. That's just my personal
We gonna agree to disagree on that.
count as.
But, so let me ask you, Tish. So, do you sing with a band? You have your own band? 'Cause
I have my
noticed-
own band.
Okay, what's the name of your band? Plug it.
Just Tish Songbird.
Okay, the band don't have no name. It's
The
just
band,
Tish.
no, it was, when I first started, it was Tish Songbird and The Applause with the Z.
Okay.
And that's how people really know me. But I took The Applause off. The reason being, I have a community of musicians that love me, that support me.
I can see why.
And I love them too.
No doubt, no
I
doubt.
love them too. And so I took The Applause off. I didn't want to put a name, a label on them. I mean, it's just Tish Songbird. And when you see me, you see my fellas. I'm well taken care of though.
Yeah, I know.
Boys,
What's some of the
And lady.
struggles that you've had to go through to get to where you are?
I was told, of course, as y'all can see, I'm thick and chocolate. I'm full figured. I was told I was too
times
big.
for the big curious.
You know it. But I was told I was too big. I needed to change, lose a lot of weight. Then I was told I needed to change my style because I'm not a jean girl. So they was like, you need to look younger. So let's put on some jeans and maybe some sneakers. No. Then they complain, oh, you need to wear heels. No.
You already told them. I told them.
It's not even about that. I'm 5'9", but it's not about that. It's about me being
Because he
comfortable.
5'4". I know how tall
The
I
shots
am.
are coming.
Dr.
boy.
Mocha. I love Dr.
Coming
Mocha.
today,
That had
boy.
nothing to do with anything. Like, how tall are you?
No,
But yeah.
because I mean, why would they want to put
But
you on
I don't
heels,
like
man?
to be uncomfortable. And so I've even groomed my audience. If I go on stage with heels or anything other than my flats or some flip-flops, they like, take your shoes off because you can't sing right when your feet hurt. And yes, they say feet.
Feet, foots. All right, so I got a question. So in the area, in the Raleigh-Durham area, is it harder for a female singer to get gigs or to be recognized?
I can't say that. I think because I've been blessed. I've been on my own for 11 years now.
Wow.
Shout out
Give
to
it up
indie
for 11
artists.
years, baby.
Indie
That's what's
artists,
up.
we love y'all. We
And
love y'all.
I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my team. Like I told you, it's me and Banky. I love you, Banky. Banky Eubanks. And I'm just grateful for my family, my sisters. So it's your support system. Everywhere I go, they there.
Right. So for the viewers watching, how can they find you on YouTube, Spotify? Where are you out there?
Well, actually, if you Google Tish Songbird, all my stuff will pop up. I just pops up, and I'm grinning. My albums, my album and my different singles. But Facebook is Tish Songbird, the artist. Instagram, T Songbird. And like I said, Google me because all the rest of the other stuff, I gave y'all the wrong name.
If you can perform on stage with any artist, any, living or dead,
Yes.
who would it be?
Prince. There's
Why Prince?
because I was in love with him, and he's one of the greatest musicians to ever walk this earth.
Facts.
He could play every instrument. He could sing, and I just think he's awesome and amazing. Him and the Dave Matthews Band, because I love them.
Yeah,
That's my favorite band.
Yeah. Speaking of bands, what are some of the bands that you gig with, that you do jam sessions with?
Locally,
Yeah, local.
Something for the People. My brothers, love y'all. Jay Renee. Just Once, the Go-Go Band. Who else? DL Zing. Oh my God, she's a jewel. I love her, AKA Dottie. My baby boy, Sutton. Now he's a force that y'all need to be looking out for because Sutton is amazing. And I dare not forget the Love Jones experience. My brothers that have been a blessing to me. Everybody. See, I'm the type that if you ever come to one of my shows, I bring you up on stage. I believe in, because that's how I made it. And some of them are already there, or whatever, but still, I show love to everybody. So if I know you and you can sing and you come to the show,
You're going to give them a chance.
get on up here and holler.
Now, has it ever backfired on you?
Yes.
It has. Well, tell us about a time it's backfired. I mean, we here. Let's just keep it 1,000.
There was an artist, big name, I guess, in that genre. She's Southern Soul.
Oh, Southern Soul singer. I know some of them folks.
And she came to a show because some of her band members played for me at the time. So I asked her to come up and sing a song. She got up there. My crowd really wasn't feeling it. It was just her energy, I guess. But I'm grinning. Sing, girl, sing. So at the end of the show, she comes, oh my gosh, to hug me. And this guy runs and was like, you better not. And he just gets to cussing. You better not hug this bee. And I'm like, what?
To you or to her?
To me, telling me not to hug her because she was apparently sitting in the audience talking. I'm gonna try not to cuss. She was talking bad things about me.
Oh, we cuss. It's okay.
I try not to
Well, I
cuss. I'm
understand.
talking about me. We know
I'll do
what-
it for you. So
Such a bad influence.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I
I
didn't want her to
cuss
feel
Dr.
like-
Mocha. I do cuss, but I don't be knowing when my mama gonna see stuff. So I try to respect mama,
So-
grandma,
Why did I
now.
even know I
But
had
do you run
headphones on?
across that a lot in this industry, like other females being catty? Or?
I don't give them a chance to be that way. And then I had a girl that I went and supported her. To me, she's one of the dopest singers. I love her voice, but I had never been to her show. So I go, patronize the venue because that's what we're initially trying to do.
Right.
And at the end of the show, she was running around telling people that I came to sabotage her show.
Oh my gosh.
And it got back to me. So screw her. And I hope I don't see her, because I have not spoken to her about that, and I don't, you know.
So now, I can't count your pockets, so I don't know anything about that. But my question is, if money wasn't an issue, what would you do for the community? Because I feel that artists, once the community lifts an artist up, that the artist should give back to the community.
I do. Even now that I'm not gonna say money is an issue, but it's not. I have a daughter in college, so So one of the main things that I feel very deeply about is mental health. Because I suffered from
mental health matters.
Yes, I suffered from depression for years, and so mental health and homelessness. Because I do not. I mean, it just bothers me when I go, down. I'm one of those that'll give $1, $2. I am, and but mental health. If the head is not right, everything else fails. So, I would definitely inspire young ladies and young men to love yourself. Self-esteem. I suffer with self-esteem issues for years, and it's just, we don't take it seriously sometimes, and I pay attention to the people around me when they say, okay, I'm not good. Well, let's talk about it. We'll be messed up together. Sometimes it's better to have a friend, somebody to just listen and talk to, so yeah.
When you say we don't take it seriously, you talking about us in the African-American community?
Yes, because prime example, and I love my daddy, but when I started going back to therapy, I called my dad and I was like, yeah, I'm back in therapy. You don't need a therapist. Why? Why? Why don't I need a therapist?
Just need some prayer.
That's what he said.
But I know she was gonna say that because that's common in our, in our
so I told him, I said, I prayed about it and God sent me a good therapist.
So Tish, how much of your originals do you incorporate in your show?
It depends. I mean, my band know my music. Most of the time when I go out, people will holler, sing, don't let me go. That's everyone's favorite song. That and cocaine. So
cocaine. I'm feeling like Date Me. That is like, oh my God.
But do you know that's a song that I haven't performed live that many times?
You gotta check out Date Me. Go to YouTube, Tish Songbird, put in Date Me. I'm trying to tell you. The video, the song is hot.
Thank you. That wig was hot in that video.
You was doing your thing. You was doing your thing.
What did you have on?
Oh, girl.
She was looking nice.
Big, curly, girl, it was hot.
I felt like when you had your blonde, though. That was pretty too.
Yeah,
Nice.
You gotta switch it up.
Well, I normally am short and blonde, platinum. But I be trying to, I got tired of being bald-headed right quick, so I said, let me throw some hair
So,
up
Tish,
here.
what is your goal? Like, where do you ultimately want to be? Do you
Grammys.
Grammys, okay. Say less.
Yeah.
Grammys.
I'm going to the Grammys. I'm going to
that's
perform at the Grammys with my band, and I'm going to win best new artist, and I might get Song of the Year. I'm thanking God for that too, because
In advance.
Yes, in advance, because I feel like I'm gonna get Song of the Year too, because I just feel in my spirit I'm coming out with a hit that everybody just be like, bam.
I know that's right.
How does your family handle what you do?
Oh, my mom at first, she wasn't, because I've been in church, singing. To be honest, when I first started doing R&B, I was married with my kid. I was 26, 7. So I came in real late. And my mom was like, no, that's not it. And I was like, no, my ministry is on that stage.
It's for the people.
It is for the people. And I try to be an example of, you can love God and not be perfect. Sometimes the church make you feel like you have to be so perfect
Say that.
in order, to love God. No, he know we screwed up. He created
Yeah,
us.
pretty much.
And I always acknowledge him. I do take that from the Bible literally. In all my ways, I will acknowledge him, and he'll direct my path.
Come on,
So
man.
therefore, I don't care where I'm at. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care what. I always acknowledge God. And but my family now,
Yeah.
it took for my mom to come to a show to actually see it and get it. And she was like, oh, now I understand. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming. Now I'm good. But my daughter has been great because when I first started, I was doing 7 days a week, trying to get my name out there, trying to,
It takes a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah.
and for my kid to be doing great. She's a rising junior. We hope she's gonna pass all her classes.
Yeah,
We about to
speak
take
it
it
into existence. Come on.
at North Carolina
Speak that,
A&T
speak it,
University.
speak it.
I am an Aggie mom.
All right.
And so for her to come out, as great as she is, she is, and not be screwed up in the head because her mom and dad are not right, then I think I did pretty
Hey,
good. So
that's what's up.
everything is good. And my grandma came to one of my shows.
Oh, I'm so grateful that you came today because your grandmother is turning 88.
88.
So let's
That
take a
is a
minute to say
blessing.
happy birthday. What's her name?
Her name is Annie.
And
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
Miss
love
Annie
her.
Ernst. We call her Annie Lewis.
All
happy
right.
birthday, Miss
birthday.
Annie.
Yes, happy birthday,
Happy
Grandma.
88. Yes.
Yes,
I love
many,
that
many
woman.
more.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
so Tish, what advice would you have for somebody who may be watching but doesn't have the confidence to go out and do what you do? What would you say to them if their dream is to be a singer?
Do it.
Simply just do it.
I mean, how can you not know if you are gonna make it if you don't do it? Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
And how do you keep your chops sharp to go out there and perform and give 100%?
Prayer, honey, because I don't do right. I don't do right. I don't. Prayer. But what people don't get about me is what people don't understand, I'm a social introvert.
I would never imagine it.
Whatever. Every
No.
time he see me, he's like, smile. Smile, Tish. And I'm like,
So annoying.
yeah.
No,
it's
because
like,
I'd be at the door
smile,
and she come
smile.
up to the door and be like, I'm like, oh, I'm about to get hit or.
No, and I'm like, I'm not mad. Like,
She just, you don't see
You
her.
say that about me every time.
No,
What's wrong with you?
no.
Oh, what's wrong with
Tish
you?
come
Dr.
up to
Mocha
the
been cool
club.
with
What's
me.
wrong with you?
Tish come to the club, she got that face like, I wish a nigga would. And I
Cause
be
I be, look, I done drove all the way to Durham.
like, hi.
How you keep the vultures away? You know, the ones that want to know how tall you are and all of that kind of stuff. How do you
Sound like
handle,
you got some issues in
handle
your
that?
own over here.
Be honest with you. Well, I ain't with a lot of dudes like that I call my brothers. And they really, people think that I'm actually sleeping with them, so that's a good thing. I'm just being real. They think I'm sleeping with my brothers. So therefore, most men, are kind of like, okay, I don't know if I should talk to her. So I just keep it like that, and I go home.
Is it hard to have a social life being so in demand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't want anybody on the music scene, period.
Why?
And that's all I do. I do shows and I stay home or I'm with my family. So therefore, I don't have like a social life outside of music, but I won't date anyone because it's,
Okay. Seem like you would understand one another. Like
we would, but
Yeah. So-
I tried it.
It didn't work
It
out?
didn't work.
So where does your inspiration come from when you write music?
My life. What I go through.
So date me.
Yes.
The inspiration.
About this dude. And he,
Okay.
not like that, but I'm talking to you, Dr.
Yes.
Really? What about
Have
all
you-
them out there? They want to do.
Yeah,
You
but
gonna
so
cut
y'all
it?
listen to me, Dr. Mocha.
Oh.
He
Okay.
hated when attention turns
whatever.
from him.
Yeah,
Like,
whatever.
now he wants you to look at the camera.
No,
Have
I'm
you
just
ever met a
saying.
dude and to you, you're like, everything he said that he wanted in a woman, you had that plus, but he just didn't pay attention to you.
Oh, yeah.
And you looking at him like, what is wrong with I'm here. I'm right here. So it's this guy, and we have been friends for years. He knows exactly how I feel because I finally got the nerves to tell him. But I'm allowing him to go through his thing because, and the first line in the song is, he thinks I'm the greatest thing alive.
Yeah.
See, he loves big women. That's your dad. You're a lot like him, just a little timid.
Yep. Yeah.
Courting me would be divine in this shallow world, but I'm your friend instead of your girl. There's some better things I deserve. And that's the truth, because he's not, and so I'm just letting him do what he do. And now, my prayer is by the time he realizes that I am who I am, I hope I'm not already, because he's going to hate himself. He's going to hate himself.
Yeah, by the time he gets rid of her, whoever.
Them, honey. Yeah.
Them, it might be too late.
Yeah. So we're going to keep it moving, guys. Yeah. Remember that. Keep it moving.
So, Tish, you have opened up for a lot of famous folks. Who was the most memorable person you opened up for on stage?
Ooh. The Mary Jane girls.
The Mary Jane, like Rick Jane, Mary Jane
yes,
girls?
And them women still bad in their oh, what?
Really?
They are the sweetest. They came to my dressing room and they just sold into me. And they listened to my sound check.
Okay.
They listened to my sound check and they came into my dressing room and they were just so sweet. Miss Val, I love you, Miss Val. And she was just like, you better not stop. You do not allow anybody to tell you that you are not who you are.
Right.
And I love those women. They was really, really sweet to me.
Do you still get nervous when you go on stage?
Every time. I don't care where I'm at. I get nervous if I'm singing in front of if it's just my family.
But then what happens once you get into your zone?
It's a wrap.
I know that's right. Because I've seen you perform. I ain't never seen you nervous. You didn't look it.
I didn't look it.
Yeah, you ain't sounded either.
Well, I might not have looked and sounded, but and I think I tell people that's a sign of God just keeping me humble. I never ever want to get to a point where I think I've already arrived and that I'm this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, you might as well jump in a hole and cover yourself up with dirt. By the time you think that you're there.
Yes.
So shout out to your social media again, so everybody can watch you, can find you. Keep
Facebook, Tish Songbird, the artist. Instagram, Tish Songbird. I'm also on Snapchat, but I don't. And Twitter too, but I don't. So what I tell y'all, and I'm on TikTok, but I don't.
You don't know
Google Tish Songbird, and all my social media will pop up. All my music will pop up.
So now, you have any upcoming projects that we should be on the lookout for?
Well, yeah.
Yes, talk to me.
I'm gonna be with your artist.
You gonna be with Low Key Country and
I've been trying to be with Low Key Country since he came out with Love Hangover. I freaking y'all get that song.
Oh, it's hot. It's gonna be even hotter now.
I am so excited about this because I'm doing it, and when we do the video. Tell him don't get mad if I look at him strange because he's chocolate.
All right, that's a whole nother show.
Now I ain't going like that. I'm just be looking at it, and then people gonna think they be like, "Dang, they been together because that's real." Love Hangover.
Old boy gonna be knocking at your door, gonna be knocking your door down.
Let him. Come on.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider some acting? Have you ever thought about it?
I've done some plays.
Really?
I did a play. Yeah, and I liked it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I have to get into character. I am a character, though. It's so many
Okay,
layers.
You are beautiful.
Thank you, so are you,
Very
Dr.
good.
Mocha.
I wish you were singing today.
You know what?
I wish you were singing.
Why you gotta be shots
Because I
fired?
love the way
She is resting
Tish
her voice.
sings.
Do not listen to him.
No.
Otherwise,
Go to
she
YouTube.
would have.
Go to
graced us.
YouTube.
I would have.
And check
She
out
is resting her voice.
Date Me. Date Me,
Love
Date Me,
that
Date
song.
Me. I'm trying to tell you it's on repeat.
It's Date Me featuring Bull City's own Jake Gunn is up there. Yeah, me and Jake Gunn, that's my brother.
Song. Yes, and all your music is hot. Cocaine,
Thank
all
you.
of it. It's just
Thank
fire.
you so
You are
much.
definitely a diamond in the rough that the world needs to know about. I
you
love
so
your
much.
voice. It's
Thank
very
you.
like I booked Love Jones, and I didn't know you, but I'm sitting there at the door, and I heard this voice like, "Who the hell is this?"
It was
And I
me.
stood up, and I'm like, "Well, that's Tish. Are you on my telling?" No. And I just heard it, and I was blown away. Like,
Well, thank you, Mr.
Like,
J.
you the bomb. Thank
You
you.
might be my friend 10 years
No,
from
I
now.
mean, come on. I'm just saying, I get props for props
It
due.
depends on what Dr. Mocha
Don't pay that. Don't pay her no mind. Don't listen
Yes.
to that woman. Yeah.
How can
Anyway.
you not?
Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave your comments in the comments section. This is Tish Songbird, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
follow her everywhere.
Lewisburg, stand up. I mean, and just this incredible. Incredible.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
so glad you're here.
Thank you for having me. Both
Man.
of you
Yes,
all. Thank
yes,
you so much for having me.
being
It was
here
fun.
And have some fun with your grandma.
I am 88.
Miss
Go
Annie.
grandma.
Miss Annie,
Blessing.
we love you.
Yes.
I mean, you got longevity in your
fun.
genes.
Yes, sir. And she a firecracker too. Ooh, she worse than me. I'm like, Grandma, no. But yeah, I love her.
All right, so shout out one more time, Tish Songbird.
Thank you.
You can find her. She got some upcoming dates. Make sure you check her out. Support local talent on the rise. And that's going to do it for us right here on Talk It Up, Chop It Up. I'm your man, Jay.
And I'm your girl, Dr. Mocha.
Hit that subscribe button in the comments, baby. We'll see
Subscribe,
you next
follow,
time.
all of that. We'll
Yeah,
see you.
yeah.
Yep, peace.
Peace. It's your man, Jay.
I'm Dr. Mocha.
Make sure you check us out as we highlight the local artists from the Raleigh, Durham area.
Yes, today we had Tish the Songbird.
Incredible. Make sure you check it out. Put your comments in, follow, and subscribe. Subscribe.
Talk it up, chop it up on all platforms.
Absolutely. We'll see you next time. Peace.